Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Beth just asked a good question about Mandela. Well, it's not really about Mandela. It was the video of my perfect dog and what I would want. And if you heard the numbers, it was very extreme numbers. A 16-inch dog, 120, 125 pounds, 28-inch head. That is extreme. Now, this is what I say about that. Her question was, can you do it without breaking, without the structure breaking down? That's the challenge. When I say things like that, I don't want people to think that we are still a microwave society. We're going to do it how we do it. And, it's just got to happen today. This would take a process. The closest thing that I have in my own program to that, to those numbers would be Mandela, who came in at 16 and a half inches, and his top weight was 110. Now, of course, most of his life he has been at closer to 100 pounds. I've seen him at 110. One of the things that I've always said about Mandela is that he doesn't have the type of frame that's very, very wide. He's just a big dog, but it's not an overly, a very, very wide. I still think he could have been wider in the front. It would have been more impressive if he would have been wider in the front. So, with the current frame that he has, it's still a gorgeous dog, but I could have made him wider. So if I make him wider and I make the overall frame wider throughout the shoulders, the rib cage, and the rear end, that allows for added muscle. Now, another thing when we start talking about weights is we talk about density. And I've noticed, especially with a lot of Mandela's kids, you'll look at Mandela's kids and you'll say, that dog can't be 90 pounds. He doesn't look 90 pounds. You put him on a scale and he's 95. His kids seem to carry the same density that he has. You know what I mean? And the thing of it is that if you got super dense muscle, you pull it tight and everything, you can reach those numbers, I do believe, one day. I don't think it's something that's going to come overnight. It's going to take some work to keep on compounding genes. And you guys sort of heard me talk about the situation with the double muscle genes of the Belgian cows and things like that. Not that we're shooting for anything like that. That's unhealthy. But a constant compounding of making a more dense and muscular dog, and watching to see if the frame does maintain, does the bone thicken with the density of the muscle, would be a good question. This is why breeding in itself is, it's an adventure, because you're constantly trying to make something better. And you do hit a point sometime where you get failure, and with that failure, you come back and you have to revisit it and try to see if there's any way that you can fix it, or have you just come to a point to where it's just not going to work. Coming as close as I have with Mandela, and of course there's other issues that I have to work out, with him, but I believe it's possible. Like I said, I don't believe it's possible just, with one or two breedings. I think it's going to take a combination of genetics and a combination of watching, watching to see what happens. So, baby, crazy. But with all that being said, anything's possible. I think we have to chase the dream of making our version of the perfect dog with perfect structure, and seeing how far we can go with how much muscle we add. But videos is crazy. But anyway, until next time, y'all, much love. Peace.